and when the wind is against them here. So just about to set in the under-17 female beach relay final and underway. Probably the best of the reactions, Molly Mook here, and already she's got a couple of metres on the rest of the field. Wanda trying to stay in touch. Also on the outside, Allura closest to the ocean side, and she will actually change in first, maybe just ahead, very close there, Ty.
Yeah, it's probably Allura first out, but first out in the change was that of Molly Mook. Great start, Molly Mook. So it's Molly Mook in one. We then rolled some Richardor up there again in Allura, but that's Molly Mook at the moment coming up the halfway mark. The second change, the big change for Molly Mook. Change goes, ooh, a little bit of a stumble there.
Yeah, so Molly Mook looking to defend their title here. They're in the pole position at the moment. Wanda trying to come back into it. Maroochydore, can they go 2 from 2 here? Allura right up there as well. Still within striking distance into the final change.
Big change from Maroochydore, but it's Molly Mook who now come to the fore in front. Look out for Allura on the right-hand side. Allura starting to move. Allura on the right-hand side. Look at the rating, the cadence. That's Allura. That's Allura in the far lane on the beach side. Allura are our Australian champions 2022.
Fantastic stuff. And I tell you what, Molly Mook were very impressive as well. But Allura really pulled away in that final leg. It was probably 5 to 10 metres the margin that they opened up there on the ocean side, down the blind side to take the win, the gold medal and the national title back to the Sutherland Shire there.
Yeah, what a phenomenal run by the last runner there. Obviously a team consisting of Scarlett Salib, Amelia Kirby, Sabrina Rogers and Molly Fitzpatrick. What a performance. They're all smiles. Let's have a look at the replay as we come along as well. And obviously Molly Mook. Geez, they've done some explosive work out of the blocks. Obviously, the 17 boys now, that are the females as well. But led down, and it was the move from that of Allura on the far lane, making their move up as well. And that's what looks like that's of Coogee in the mix. So changeover number 1, it was all Molly Mook to that of Allura.
Yeah, and obviously Maroochydore was still right up there as well. But Molly Mook there, still working strong, still staying nice and stable and relaxing the upper body. She works towards a second change, but Allura, still, you know, they got a sniff there, and that changed. The momentum was carried through their time.
Yeah, most definitely. And momentum then builds the confidence as well. And you can see Molly Mook still in the 4 here. It all depends on the strength, where you play to your strengths of your runners. Maroochydore here as well, make a big move. And look at this change up. It was Molly Mook to Maroochydore to Allura. And watch the last runner from Allura go on the right-hand side. What a performance from the young girl.
Molly Fitzpatrick, take a bow. She has absolutely anchored that team home beautifully there, done a terrific job and fighting all the way to the line, leaving nothing to chance. You cannot afford to be complacent here in the Aussie finals. And what an effort that was.
Yeah, outstanding performance. So there you go. Maroochydore took out the boys. Allura have taken out the girls. 2 different clubs. We're going to follow that journey as we go along. And plenty of excitement. The big screen for the girls, just waiting for final confirmation. They are unofficial at the moment until we get the final clearance from that of the officials. Let's have another look at the replay. Coming through on the right-hand side, the speed of Molly Fitzpatrick.
You could see how stable she is as well. That's super hard to do with an unstable surface that is the soft sand. So the Allura competitor, you can see how terrific she did hold her form all the way to the line, and that is the difference, minimising that contact time on the ground. Nice forward lean, dips towards the line perfectly there to take quite a convincing win and get their names up on the honour board. And the crowd has reacted to something there.
Plenty of smiles in there in the crowd. You love it. It's a great atmosphere. If you are in Broadbeach, come on down, be a part of this. There's a great atmosphere building on the boardwalk and around the sprint track. Obviously, we've got the flags tomorrow night and the sand pit as well, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, if you're walking past as well, grab something to eat at the nervous wait. The girls now, as they await final confirmation of their placings in the Australian final.
There we go. There we have it. Our Australian champions 2022 Allura, and the crowd in the background of where we are at the moment as well go berserk. Well done to that of Allura. In second, Molly Mook Black. And picking up third, the Wanda Club of Jade Tudham, Zara Lammers, Tyler Coles and Chelsea Sutton.
Yeah, very, very impressive stuff. So we'll see what the other clubs are able to dish up here. So when we look at last year's, stats in terms of who won the most medals, Molly Mook were probably the most impressive last year. In all the relay events, mixed relays as well, they got 2 gold, 3 silver and a bronze, 6 medals in total. So Dan Roberts there on the south coast of New South Wales doing a great job with that crew. but you can certainly see some of the other clubs. And based on the sprint results last night, I reckon there's going to be a few movers and shakers coming into these relay events.
Yeah, well, look at the strength, like you said, from last year was the Cronulla and Mollymook, Allura, Wanda, North Cronulla. It was a dominance of the New South Wales state with one being there of Alexander Headland. So, and like you said, from the performance of last night as well with individuals, we'll throw down to Harold on the beach.
All right, we are down here, guys. We're waiting for the other two to come down because it's probably the slowest they've been all day. But ladies, you've just taken out the under-17 female relay. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
So let's talk through the team. Who's everyone's names?
Molly, we've got Scarlett, Amelia and Sabina.
So unbelievable. So we talk about the strength of, I guess, the squad, everyone going through, full team effort. Changed in third. What was going through your mind at that change?
We're just going to keep running like we weren't expecting it at all. And Sab's last run, she just motored down and we weren't expecting it really.
And looking through, so we saw the replay come through about 3 or 4 times. Absolute perfection, change right on the line. Is that something you guys practice a fair bit?
Yeah, we're practicing a lot and we're kind of stressing ourselves out about it, but we knew we've trained, we've practiced, it's all going to be here. We can do it, so yeah.
You've done it, perfected it, and now you're taking home the gold medal to Allura. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Anyone you need to thank?
Our coach, Javina, and just all the girls really.
Yeah, thanks to Chris as well, you know, organising it all. It's not an easy job. We wouldn't have been able to do it without both Dee and Chris. So, yeah, thanks so much.
So we're talking, where was Dee? Dee's there. I know she's in the background there. So we've seen Dee many, many times taking many, many medals over the flags and the sprints. So I saw a bit of a tear in your eye. We talk about, on the beach, love, why we do what we do. Tell us about these young ladies.
It's really special to be able to take my passion and pass it on to these amazing young women that just listen. They're so coachable and they just give everything, and I'm so proud of them today, and to see them get that win, it's really special.
So where does this rank with all the medals that you've won?
Oh, it's better. It's better. Yeah, I'm really proud of them. So
Dee wins everything. We've seen on the beach many, many a time. So it's mixed relay coming up. Have you got a couple of teams in?
Yeah, we're pretty strong. I think we've got some mixed opens and a few 19s. So, and Michael's win yesterday. Chris has done a great job, and Rob. So we should be looking strong in those teams.
So there we have it, guys. Some more teams to watch coming up over the next hour or so at home. The rest of the ladies here, get some airplay, ladies. So going through, you wouldn't have known what was happening at that far end of the track. What were you thinking at that end?
Just waiting, just hoping. Yeah, very nervous.
We were just standing there and we were like, honestly, just gripping each other. We were like hoping for the best, yeah.
And there you have it, your national champions under 17 female beach relay from Allura.